I just got in here next to the Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and I started piddling around. Right when I got here, I pulled a marble out, and this, I don't know what this is, nor do I know what it says. I think it says Thotha. I don't know what Thotha means. I mean, it's just plastic stuff, but anyway, that's what we're doing. If you're just joining us, we're going under the city in a minute, but this is the trek to get there. And we're gonna see what we can find under the city. I haven't just stopped and openly swished somewhere in a while, and I'm missing it. That's like what we do. It's been so long, my gloves and the dirt that is caked on them have turned to stone. So we're gonna start right here and look at it before we go into the city and see what's really under there, because this is one spot where it flows down and it gets hung up by this big ugly mound of ant bed. But I'm thinking there's gonna be something down here kind of deep. I'm not for sure. I did bring a shovel this time to get a little deeper, but there are a lot of rocks. The problem is the ground is so slick behind me, the concrete, that I can't push real hard with a shovel. So we may just be looking for a minute and then we'll move along. I did drag all this pay dirt out, but there does not appear to be anything in it at all. Not even a single library, which you would think there would be a lot in here. There used to be, yet maybe I'm just not deep enough yet. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with my phone understanding me. I don't know if it's because I mumble or what's going on. So I wonder if y'all can understand me. Do you understand the words that come out of my mouth? See, this is a really deep hole. If I can get these rocks out, then we can get deeper. That looks like a big old hunk of slag. Holy smokes. It is, look at that. The purple settled on top of what appears to be just regular stone and concrete mix. Pretty interesting. We're getting deeper into the belly of the city. And this is where we're going to start finding stuff. So don't go away, because there's going to be something in here that's impressive in a minute. If I can get that big rock out. That's all hard. It's the light dust in here that makes it really difficult to see. So you gotta let it completely settle and then look really good. I really need that rock out. But if we don't find a library or anything in here in a minute, we're gonna abort and go to another spot further upstream. And it's looking more and more like that's what we need to do. All right, let's look again. Okay, it's time to turn the camera off and seriously dig this out. I'm gonna really focus. I left that spot to look under here because I was not finding anything, which is really discouraging, which means it takes away your courage to continue. I think that's what discouraging means. I'm not for sure. So I thought we'd look around right in here, see if there's anything of any interest waiting on us. Besides that one beautiful fork right there. And that looks like a coin. It is not. So we'll go back to the fork in the road. Brandware. It's got to be quality, right? I got the fork because it was just another turning point stuck in the road. Oh, almost fell out. So we're gonna head downstream a little bit and see what's new. This is the creek where I first learned to swish. Remember all the hours we spent in here? Hours and hours and days and days. I never came back and put a pipe in, but they absolutely ruined all my swishing spots where there's nothing now at all. Let's go see down here a little further. This was so deep right here, you needed waders on to walk through it. So did I. I think that's where y'all sent me my first pair. Now there's a spot they didn't get, so still could be a little treasure under there, but we're gonna press on down here and look, because all this concrete is new. Not nude, new. There's some potential fun in there, but it's most likely, oh my gosh. Oh, I did bring my headlamp. Wait right there. Okay, I'm ready now, so let's go. I just gotta watch for spiders. It's been several years since I've been in here. And one of the reasons is because you can't stand up. You can barely bend over. It's just not conducive to fun. But we need to know if there's anything new waiting on us, like the tailgate or the front end off this truck. Now that's pretty cool. That's a tape measure. There's one in every creek across the United States. Okay, so we found a piece of a toy truck. That's amazing and incredible. That is what I thought was a battery. We shall harvest. I thought that was a battery off a watch, but it is not. I really don't want to hit my head on what is above. The further you go, the shorter the tunnel gets, because there's so much silt built up on the bottom. Now we're almost out of tunnel to stand in. Oh my goodness. Can you see me? I'm over here. I don't know if you can see me or not, but I do this for you. I'm probably gonna get out and walk the street back around. I'm not sure. So let's get out of here. We're on the other side. We came out right there. I want to know what's in this pile There's probably crawfish under here. Or a massive watered moccasin. I saw one crawfish. So let's get all the backwash off of it. See if there's any coins sitting around waiting on us to pick them up. This has been a bummer of a trip so far. One plastic necklace and a marble. But the marble makes it all worthwhile, right? So my bride isn't here, so it's not as fun. This is much better. And it's always better.
With cheddar.
With cheddar. Ugh. So my bride is with me. Always. So now we're gonna have fun. Look at this little bottle. It's glass. I can't read it. On the size. Let's see if she can see. Can you read? Did you find something?
Yeah, right there.
Check this out. What does it say? It's on the sides. Can you read that?
Bayer aspirin.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since aspirin came in a glass thing.
Yeah.
And it's got the lid. That's one of a kind right there. Now we're gonna
Here,
harvest.
look behind you.
She found this incredible bead box. It is so cool and so little, yet so maybe staying there. We had an incredibly large amount of rain not too long ago, all the way around North Alabama, northwest and northeast, and then I think we sent it on to Zach Bird Adventure Hour. Hey, there's a golfing ball. How'd you miss this, darling?
I don't know.
There's harvest. It gets pretty deep down there, so we may have to head upstream.
I want to get in the time, so I don't get rid of
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't see any bottles in there, so we'll head upstream and look around. There's always guns in city creeks. Even when they look like that. That looks like a rubber band gun, I think.
I love finding copper.
I know, she just found a pretty cool piece of copper. I forgot to share it with y'all. And then I man-pursed it. And once it goes man-pursed, it usually sticks till we're hitting the road. Ain't that right, my darling?
Mm-hmm.
It's getting pretty deep over here. You may want to hang a right and get on that edge. And remember, green rocks are slick rocks. But since we had that massive, massive rain, maybe there's some new treasures trying to dry off.
Uh-huh.
See, that bottle has a hint of old as I break it, but I cannot tell. Yeah, it looks old, doesn't it? It's mostly dirt inside it, so nothing's draining out. So my bride is thinking we should take all our bottles and go to a bottle show to sell them, because we have so many, don't we?
Yes.
I mean, we got, where is she? There she is. We got hundreds of bottles, but I'm a little nervous about it, just because I'm a little nervous about it. I guess I'm nervous because I don't want people to look at this stuff and go, man, you're stupid, dude. Nobody wants to buy that junk. And it ain't to make money, it's just to meet people, and she thinks it'd be fun, so it might be fun.
It might be fun to sell them.
She said it might be fun to sell them. That's true. See, I don't know if that's old or not. It looks old. I think I'm gonna harvest so I can ever get all the mud out. She just fell. I told her, do not step on the green rocks. What color is that rock, darling? Turn around.
I think it hurt my wrist.
Turn around. Are you wet? Oh, she just fell. I'm so sorry.
I was more concerned about my phone.
Are you okay? I got your phone on my arm. I told her, I said, we can be done. She said, no, we're already here. I'm sorry. It is the first time. The worst time I ever fell was in Tennessee. In the freezing middle of winter, I fell. I had to drive back to the hotel soaking wet, and then walk in soaking wet, and everybody looked at me, goodness gracious, look at all this trash. But remember, we just had a big flood, and all the trash just washes down here. They do have creek cleanups around here. I'm not sure when the next one's scheduled, but I did get an email, and I'm set up to be part of the next cleanup, since the few things I do carry out doesn't seem to count. Don't go getting on no high horse. I'm talking to myself. She just said, I hope I don't get an infection. You're not gonna get an infection. This is clean water. I'm sorry you fell. This is slick too though, so don't forget. Well, no, it's not bad. I'm not laughing at her. I just, I feel bad. Yeah, it's inappropriate laughter. So it's kind of funny to me. I know my hat doesn't match my blouse. That's just part of not being able to dress yourself. That's a car part, right?
Yes.
I don't know what part, but it's a, oops, car part.
Oh, it's a little,
Is it a lid or something? Oh. Little Americana Patriana from Woodstock.
it's got words on it. Something Sands?
Huh?
Something Sands. Made in, I don't know.
It's pretty cool, whatever it is. I think this is about the 5th Rolex I found in a creek. Oh, this is a tag here.
Nuh-uh.
No, it's not. Of course, it's an empty gas station watch, but it's beautiful. Green rock. Avoid the green rocks. So far, yeah, there's some of the prettiest crawfish in this creek. She's heavily shopping in the other department. It's like all the animals came out to play. You know, we haven't seen any snakes yet, but I don't think I've seen a snake in this creek at all, anywhere. It's getting really deep. We had to get out and move down a stretch. And we'll find another spot to get back in. There's a big old Midland water snake right there. Did you see that? It went in that hole. Missed it. It'll be back momentarily, but I'm gonna look down here now that we're back in. She's headed upstream a little bit to look for the latest and greatest treasures. So far, no whole bottles except for that beer looking bottle, and I don't know if it is old or not. I'll have to send a picture of it to Brandon, the bottle guy, Adventure Archaeology, who is by far one of the most knowledgeable bottles experts that I know. So we'll send him a picture here in a little while. You You know the water got rough when these break. These hardly ever break. Hardly, like, ever. But that one did break. Here's an old jar seal still in the lid. A ball. Let's test it. Ball. Pretty cool. Those usually survive too. That one's cracked. Just done a little roll around. What'd you find?
This crawfish looks like he's tie-dyed.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Huh.
Don't fall. You see him?
I do see him. Yeah, I can't get a good view with this. This is cool. She's still back there shopping. She takes a lot more time and care and deliberateness with nymphs than I do. And I just roll with it. A little porcelain coated pot and like a Clorox lid. Not much. Here's a Listerine bottle. I can see it says it and it's still emptying. That's a big old vase or a vase or something like that. Look at that thing. That's crazy. She has no interest in my vase. So we're making our way to a bridge now. This may be our turning point, depending on how deep it gets, but you always have to go to the bridge or else you miss incredible things. It's right there. So we made it to the tunnels. Let's see if there's anything fresh thrown out of somebody's window that's waiting on us. It does not appear to be. Now we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. We're gonna go further or stop here. We may go a little further. We're out. We made it to the other side. Now she's starting to get sore from her crash. Hey, look. It's a Davy sprocket. We've just about reached the end of our journey because it's getting deep up here. And she's about had enough, but I did find a toy revolver in here that looked so real one time. So I just thought maybe that this time someone would throw me a real one. But it does not appear to be so. So we are going to load up and head out. Thanks for watching our videos.